Hi guys, welcome to the show. I didn't mean for the beginning to be quite so low energy, but it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. And to quote Miss Trixie Mattel, they get what they get. They got what they got. And JoJo is leaving. Say goodbye to Daddy Joseph. Bye. You have. I was just giving you a hard time. I've become very codependent on him lately, and I don't like him not being, like, right up underneath me, basically. In the meantime, I don't know where my character is. It's been a couple of days since I played ESO. Matter of fact, it's been like 2 days. I ended my stream Wednesday, and I didn't play any ESO after that, and then I didn't play any ESO Thursday, which was yesterday. Today's Friday. Yeah, today's Friday. But yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, return to my character, basically, and figure out what's going on with him. I remember I showed you guys the armor I was wearing. I remember that. But that's about it, really. And our MVP of the last stream was Monsieur Balls, who was gracious enough to hang out with me that day. I kind of remember coming and talking to Velast. Oh, that's right. We're in Rivenspire, and we just finished helping out the defeating the Montclair. And now we have to see, this is the thing, though. This here is a, where am I at? Oh, right here. It's telling me to read the Circus of Cheerful Slaughter. Now, here's the thing. I think this is going to take me to a dungeon. I'm not sure. If it does, we may have to teleport back. I'm just saying. Because I'm not able to do a dungeon by myself, I don't think. And I'm not ready for group content. I'm gonna save that for when we go. Oh, that guy's name is Oompa, Lord of Misrule. That's cute. But yeah, I'm gonna save that for when we go on vacation in about a week's time. Then, and you know, we'll have nighttime streams and we'll be able to do a little bit more. So yeah, let's read it. If it decides to take us to a dungeon. Now, if this is an instanced version of the dungeon that is soloable, I'll do it. Happiness is loneliness. Loneliness is happiness. And okay, it says solo. We can do this. We can do this. I forgot to get my my drinky. There's Sheogorath. Haskell! We love Haskell.
Ah, you're here. As punctual as a thespian. Very good.
Thespians, of course, are people who like they're in like they're actors and stuff in plays and whatnot. Back in the day, believe it or not, I was a thespian. Oh, hello. We got some stuff back here. I wonder if... Now, this is the Circus of Cheerful Slaughter dungeon, but I wonder if this is the same Circus of Cheerful Slaughter dungeon, or if this is not just an instanced version of it, but like an actual different version of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder if this is an actual different version. Like, if this area is part of the actual dungeon, or if it's a whole different area. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. Is that oh, it's an empty bottle. Okay, alright, so who the hell Malil Akir? But he's like dead. That is obviously a red guard, but dead red guard. Okay, so before we do anything else, let's check our active effects. We don't have any, so we're going to eat something real quick. crown fortifying meal. And let's talk to Sheogorath.
Welcome! Welcome to the circus of cheerful slaughter. Step right up, my mortal friend. The show is about to begin, and you're the star.
That's why Haskell called me a thespian, because now I'm part of the play, basically. Let me turn this up just a teensy bit more. There we go. Show? What show?
You're going to perform a play. My play, actually. Wrote it myself. I call it The Folly of Isolation. It's a tragedy and a comedy. They're both at once. A dramedy.
A dramedy. Now, I've heard of a dramedy, which is a dramatic comedy. And then there's the rom-com, which is a romantic comedy. I've never heard of a dramedy, which is a hilarious tragedy. Although, to be fair, The Folly of Isolation sounds like something Shakespeare would have written. Can we agree? All right, let's say. Why am I doing this?
You want the next tone, right? Well, I need entertainment. I can only light Prince Malil here on fire so many times before it gets boring. You understand?
That's why he looks like that. He's being burnt. What exactly do you want me to do?
Before we get to your motivation, we need to set the scene. The scene. Tamriel. The three alliances are at war, and the wee little mages guild wants none of it. They want to stand alone.
The play is about the alliances?
Very good. You're paying attention. Now, this is a play in 3 acts. In each act, you'll isolate the guild from those bloodthirsty, political, warmongering sons of silkworms. By killing them.
Killing who?
Oh, everyone.
Everyone.
Right up to the high mucky mucks themselves. Just remember, you wait for your cues. You kill nobody unless it's in the script. Now, let's get going. I can't wait to see it performed. Here, Malil will even light the way for you.
Oh, please don't burn this guy. That's just mean. And now I have...
Soul's on fire.
His... Oh, Lord.
Yes, it still hasn't got old. I need you up ahead. At the full speed.
Yeah, I can't light the brazier on fire. I guess he was talking to Malil and not me. Is it brazier or brazier? I've always wondered that. To me, I want to say brazier, because that's kind of brazier. That's how it's kind of spelled. But some people say brazier, not talking about like undergarments, but you know, to me it's brazier. But I could be wrong. I'm grabbing everything here because there may not be anything worth grabbing or any time. So this must be another body of Malil's. That must be another body of Malil's. I bet you we're gonna find a whole bunch of burnt Malil's. Alright, let's talk to Sheogorath again.
Shall we raise the curtain? Begin the first act.
I'm ready.
Our opening act features the Ebonheart Pact. Ha! That rhymes, doesn't it? I'm a poet, and until now, I didn't realize it.
I'm supposed to fight the whole alliance.
Don't be presumptuous, mortal, or I'll banish you to the Isle of Lusty Bards. Like I was saying, as the curtain rises, our Ebonheart friends are at peace. Allies. Historically, though, they've been at each other's throats.
If they're at peace, what do I do?
Slavery, border raids, and infighting have them primed for chaos. They just need a little push. I've written myself a part, a small but pivotal role, if you'll excuse me.
He's gonna become someone else? Or is he going to... Wait, what's he gonna do?
Hey! You hate each other, remember?
Oh, yeah. Get on.
Oh, shit.
Got it!
Go! Join the Fracken! This is your cue! Action!
Time out! Light it up!
But all the pack soldiers are fighting each other. Shouldn't they be fighting like the All-Mary Dominion and whatnot? Like, I feel like they are all just fighting, like pack soldiers are fighting pack soldiers, which doesn't feel right. Not like in a crybaby way, but it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel accurate. Just looking. Does it seem like there's like no game music? I mean, there's sound, but there's no game music. Well, dang it. He just went running. He like Forrest Gump. And also, I'm not getting any loot off these guys. So is that supposed to happen, or is it because I'm doing this particular quest? Now, I will say this. I do prefer these General Normal? Norami? Normal?
The Mages Guild caused this infighting. It's all their fault.
The Mages Guild? This mewling puppy? You want trouble? Here
Oh
is
shit!
trouble. All the back.
Oh shit! Those were a lot easier to kill than I thought they would be. Well, oh, I got a champion point. Yes, yes. So, okay, so I'm going to treat this instance version of this dungeon as a primer for when I actually run the dungeon, like with other people. That's part 3. And hopefully that when I actually run it, it will have the same layout and theme as what I'm seeing right now.
This isn't my land. I need to find my way home. He told me I could go home. I only have to find the way.
Who is talking? Oh, her. That's probably a victim of Sheogorath's stupidity. I'm gonna call it that. You know what?
You'll never make a living reading all day. You need to earn
Even
some
mages
coin
think they
from
know to
us.
touch their books once in a while. You just can't stand to be around people.
So that's Velast. Wait a minute. So does that mean Velast in the real world is actually like a projection of Sheogorath? She's not real? Like she's a facet of his personalities? Now remember, here we go. Here's a quick little recap of the Divines, or Aedra, or the Daedra, excuse me. Or even the Aedra, if I'm not mistaken. There's a duality to them, not in the sense of like, you know.
You have a rare mind, Velast. Not once in a century is a Mer with your talent born. We have accepted your application to join our august and storied Mages Guild.
This is the proudest day of my life, Guildmaster. Thank you.
I don't mean like someone who's like the god of dusk and dawn. No, when it comes to duality, when they roam around the land of mortals, they don't have a set gender. You know, they're not always male or always female. Sometimes they purport as one or neither or both. Part 6. I'm finding some parts of the Folly of Isolation, but not like all the parts. That's crazy. And not finding them in order either. But anyway, what I was going to say is, does that mean that Velast actually, like the one in the real world, not in this dungeon, she's not real? She's actually a forgotten manifestation of Sheogorath? And here's something else about some of the Daedric princes, sometimes you will find multiple versions.
Damn mad God! Why can't I make sense of this text? I'm such an idiot.
Sometimes they will break themselves up. For instance, in Skyrim, we run across Clavicus Vile and Barnabas. Barnabas and Clavicus Vile, he split himself basically. On the one hand, Clavicus Vile is Clavicus Vile, and Barnabas is a completely different entity, but they're both part of the same Daedric prince, if that makes sense. They have separate personalities, but they're strongest when they're together. You take one away from the other, and they're not nearly as strong. I'm just looking around for more loot before I go through here and talk to... And see, here's the thing. Sheogorath being the mad god, basically, it's possible that he sent a part of himself down to experience the real world as Velast and forgot. And until she... And the reason why she can't understand the books of the Mad God is because subconsciously she knows she's part of the Mad God, but she can't reconcile with it. I'm just spitballing. I could be completely off base. Maybe this is literally just us seeing her life as a child. Or not as a child, but as a young adult to an adult in her trajectory. But it's possible she's actually a manifestation of Sheogorath and doesn't know it or has forgotten it. And honestly, that would be just like the writing that Bethesda does for their Daedra.
We now pause for a brief intermission. Would you like some cheese?
Not really.
No time for witty banter, eh? Fine, fine. This act features the Almeri Dominion, cats and elves. I never had a taste for either, honestly. Too much fur and fancy.
Fur and fancy. I never would have used that to describe the Almeri Dominion, but it does.
Let's play it by ear. The scene. Queen Irene is addressing some of your peers.
My
As
peers.
a master thespian, you should respond to her heartfelt pronouncements as you see fit. And action!
The Mages Guild cannot turn on the Dominion so easily. You are a part of this world, like it or not.
My queen, you don't understand. The guild does not belong to any alliance. We merely wish to study in peace and solitude.
Hey, quiet down front! I am trying to watch the Queen's speech.
Either you're with the Dominion or you're against us. You want to be removed from this world? Fine, I'll do it for you.
Oh, hell no.
Here, let me show you the path to exile. You can't ignore the world around you.
Hey, Queenie, you missed an age. This one is a member of the guild too.
Ah, good catch, Chester. Soldiers, give this mage the gift of exile.
Oh, this is interesting. They're all attacking now.
Such impertinence. Razumdar, Captain Odred, take care of this, sir.
Oh shit, they're still coming. Razumdar, I know that name.
You killed my favorite cat. Such a loyal pet.
Am I going to have to fight Queen Irene?
Looks like I'll have to handle this myself. You face Irene Arana Aldmeri in her full glory.
Oh. See, I feel like I should have gotten like some good loot from fighting Irene, even if she's just
The world is a cruel place, my assistants.
Shalador. Okay.
Mages are envied their power and reviled for using it. We must have a place where we can study in seclusion. A place where all mages can be safe.
I feel like if I'm going to fight Irene, even a a Daedric creation of Iran. Like, I should be able to... Wait, can I talk to them? I can't. Okay. I should still be able to get some kind of loot from her. I'm just saying. Honestly, I feel like every... And I know they have delves. I get that. I understand that there are delves in this game. But I was going to say, I feel like this here is the answer for people like myself who prefer not to play with other people. I mean, honestly, this is ideal. This is ideal. I love the idea of being able to experience the story. And while I'm complaining about not getting loot from some of the kills that I've had in this dungeon, honestly, I'd be willing to forgo most of my loot. You know, I'd still want like something at the end, but like I'd be willing to get this amount of loot, just stuff out of containers, if it meant that I could go through each one of the dungeons and solo them, and then and get the story. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's a decent trade-off. Maybe not the most loot, but you get the experience and you get the story. You see what's going on. You know what comes next. And why it pertains to A, the zone you're in, or B, the stories you're doing.
I did it. I have created a sanctuary, a retreat that will endure for eons. I shall call it Ivea.
Ivea. Because remember, we're trying to find Shalador's island of Ivea. And if I'm not mistaken, all...
Theodora, you bastard! The Folium Discognitum wasn't worth an island. I'll get Ivea back, even if it takes 3 lifetimes.
Yeah, the island just it just went away basically. With all, I want to say, not only did Sheogorath take the island, but I want to say he took its inhabitants.
Damn the mad god. Damn Ulfsild. Damn the lot of them. They'll see. They'll all see. Archmage Shalador's name will ring across history.
Yeah, because not only are we... I feel like we're learning more than just, you know, what goes on in the play. I feel like we're learning the history of Shalador and Sheogorath and the island. And wouldn't it be crazy if Velast and Shalador were both projections from Sheogorath? I mean, they're alive. They have physical forms, but... what if they were just created by Sheogorath?
You didn't come home last night. I waited all night for you. Have you been working this entire time? Shalador, Ivea is lost. You're obsessed. Can you even hear me? I can't do this anymore. You love your spells and scrolls more than
Oh!
I'm leaving you. Can you hear me now? Goodbye. You stupid old fool.
Rude.
Ulfie, my love, I swear I just heard you. Where did you go?
This is actually the first I've ever heard of this Ulfsild before. So this is the tragic comedy. I don't think it's funny, first of all. We'll talk to Sheogorath in a second. I just want to check out these buildings, because I think that if I go through each one of them, I'll find the complete set of the this lore book I'm finding, the tragedy of, or the folly of isolation. Oh, I get it. The folly of isolation. He's talking about how there's more to life than just learning all the time. You have to actually, I guess you have to actually get out there and live your life. Remember your loved ones, all that sort of thing. All right, there's a house up there, and I'm assuming we're going that way, but I could be wrong. So really, this whole thing is an exercise. I'm sorry, my eyes are itching me. This is Shiagora's way of telling us, you know, like, don't ignore the people that love you. This is kind of hitting home. I don't ignore Joseph, you guys. Huh.
Finally, the last phrase. Little word buggies go crawling around the page. Squirm, 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 little buggies.
That was weird. And I just heard Joseph go outside and come back, so I don't know what he's doing. I'm telling you, it would be so nuts if I'm right and Velast actually is seriously like a projection of Shiagora. That would be so nuts. That would be so nuts. I don't think that's what's going on, actually, the more I think about it, but that would be a crazy cool twist.
The third act always brings me down.
And why is that?
Because it means the play is almost over. I'm enjoying this so much I don't want it to end. And the sideshows. Have you enjoyed my little illusionary performances? Very illuminating, I think.
But are they real? That's my question. I suppose. What do I do in this last act?
I won't tell you. I show you. That's the essence of storytelling. Show, don't tell. What do you think this is? Community theater?
What am I hearing outside? Give me 1 second, you guys. It's raining. That's what we're hearing. Oh, Brian's logged on with Catastrophe. Okay.
Well, it isn't. This is a professional production, and you are the star. I've set the scene. We can just improvise from there.
I'm gonna say hello to him.
Show, don't tell.
Goodbye.
Stage left, we have the founder of the Mages Guild, Varus. Stage right, we have your old friend, Archmage Shalador. And backstage, we have Velast, your new friend and confidant in the Mages Guild. But what's this? Why, it's King Emmerich and his friends from the Daggerfall Covenant. No doubt he's got kind words to share.
I don't see Emmerich.
Take it away, Your Highness.
For perpetuating the use of magic, we hereby burn you at the stake. Let your corruption be gone from this land, once and for all.
Oh, shit.
Nobody wants you around. Ha! So, this is the final scene. Save your friends. Then, I'll give you me book.
Oh, I have to fight Emmerich. King Faharashad, huh? Okay, so this is a little bit more of a fight, but not much.
Books are my old friends. What happens when the books turn on me?
Oh, I still have to kill other guys. Okay, I see what's going on here.
Sheogorath is so much smarter than I am. I'm like a child before him.
I don't think so. King Kurog, huh? Jesus, what kind of what is he throwing at? Why am I on fire? Is that what's going on?
never gave me the chance to decide. My wife.
Okay, so there's Emmerich. So I do have to fight him. Come on. There we go. And there goes Sheogorath. I should have checked this area before I started the battle. Because now I'm having to run around and loot everything. Ooh, a pie. I'll take the pie. Every time, and I mean every single time I say the word pie, I think of that skit from Kids in the Hall. Those of you who are too young, just gloss over this part of the show. But I think of the skit Kids in the Hall called Happiness Pie. That particular little skit was so controversial that it pretty much got scrubbed from syndication. It's unless you own it on DVD, I don't think you can find it. I don't think it'll even stream, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. It might stream if you pay for a streaming service, but I don't think they ever showed it again.
Bravo! Author! Author! Oh wait, that's me.
All right, I did as you asked. Can I have the tome now?
I don't know. Your performance was a bit uninspired at points. And you refused to eat cheese with me.
I'll eat cheese, but we had a deal.
Yes, you did make me laugh, and cry, and kick Malil in the head. I suppose that's all I could ask. Take your book. Just don't eat it all at once.
How do I get out of here?
The book will take you back. It knows the way. Just remember, little actor, you still have one book left. And if you thought my play was rough, just think of what's ahead.
See, he can show his cruel side instantly and then revert back to insanity. That's the thing about Sheogorath. Let me talk to Bran. Robier's vegetable garden. A rich Briton named Robier, often called Uncle by his neighbors, owned a great plantation whose crops fed dozens of villages. I'm not going to read the whole thing. Alright, so return to Velast. Oh, okay, so we are. Okay. What is he doing? What is he doing in there? I hear water, but not like the bathtub. I wonder what he's doing. Alright, let's talk to Velast. Wait, she's behind us.
What happened? Where did you go?
Sheogorath put me through another trial, but I have the third book.
Oh, I'm almost afraid to ask what happened. I hope this trial wasn't too painful. I'll start translating this book right away. We've got one more trial to go. Nice work.
I think he's showering, actually. That's weird. Grand Glyph of Magicka and a Thespian's Ring. I might replace the Vampire Lord's Ring, actually. It's a lot less Magicka recovery, but it will add a lot more Magicka and 153 weapon and spell damage. So, yas, queen.
There's only one more trial. We'll let you know once we're finished delving through Sheogorath's
I got 2 more
maps.
champion points. Velast, you were in my last trial.
I was? What happened?
Sheogorath forced me to save duplicates of you, Vanis Galarian, and Shalador, and I got to see some of the crap you went through as a younger person.
The more we deal with him, the more I'm convinced. The mad god is a spoiled child, pulling legs off bugs just to watch them twitch.
That does sound like something he'd do. Well, he had me attacking visions of the alliances, even the leaders.
Some kind of commentary about Shalador's goal, no doubt. He may be a child, but Sheogorath certainly knows how to make a point.
You know, Sheogorath actually wasn't crazy originally. He was the god of, like, I think, like, peace and order or something, and all the other gods, I want to say it was Azura, got the other gods to help her. They conspired together, and they all, like, ganged up on him and turned him crazy, turned him into what he is. He used to be completely different. Now, that being said, every once in a while, he will revert to his original form and be normal and uninsane, and he'll talk to you and he'll give you, like, insight, and he'll, you know, he's like a fully functioning, normal Daedric prince. But that being said, it doesn't last very long, and he very quickly reverts to his new form, which is Sheogorath, the god of madness. Alright. Alright, so our next quest... Oh, there's Shalador. He's ready with another one.
Adept, we need your support once again. Balost has translated the book you earned in Sheogorath's mad play.
You know what our next challenge will be?
Aye. She's ready to summon the portal for you. I'll meet you in the Isles. Just hurry if you please, Adept. I'm worried.
Where can I find her?
You'll find the mistress of Incunabula in the deserts of Alikir, at the Guild Hall in Sentinel. Good luck, Adept.
Why'd you say you were worried?
It's Balost. She's been working day and night to understand these books. Sheogorath has a warped and twisted mind, and I worry that this work is taking a toll on her.
Is there anything we can do?
Honestly, Adept, no. Balost has a singular mind. As long as those books are cursed such that I can't read them, it's our best and only chance. She's almost as smart as I am. Just don't tell her I said that.
Okay, bye. Is he gonna disappear? I guess not. Okay. So, we're gonna, So now we have to go to, the Shivering Isles. No. I have to go to Alikir, the desert of Alikir. What do we have going on in town, in this particular area? We got a lot of quests in the area that we haven't even done. But this is really fun, so let's go ahead and do this last quest for them, and then we can come back to Rivenspire. How about that? I don't want to miss any of the quests, because even if you're in a zone that has virtually nothing to do with the main overall story of the game itself, or whatever expansion you're playing, the stories that you go through in each zone are freaking amazing. Alright, so we have to go to the Alikir Desert. We have to go... That's Balost. I don't have a single... Oh, I don't have a single... Way Shrine open. I really don't. I don't have a single Way Shrine open in the Alikir Desert. Alright, so what's the closest one? That's Alikir. Bangarai. I can't believe I don't... You can see I haven't done much in the way of exploring a lot of... I've been in this area a lot. And I've been in this area a lot. But that's it. Well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to just not worry about it then. We're going to do quests here in Rivenspire. How about that? Okay, so... let me... That's not what I was trying to do. I'm currently in... Where the hell am I? Rivenspire. That's Rothgar. Wait, Rivenspire. That's where I'm at. Doi. Okay, so... Let's go here to Children of Yakuta. This is... an inn. Maybe we won't go see about the children of Yakuta. Maybe we won't. Okay, so my staff needs to be recharged. That's the wrong button. It's this button. And I need to find the... Where am I at? Oh, I need to just turn around this way. Stable master. Guess it's upstairs. My bad. We need to train our stable master. I think for now I'm going to be training my mount's speed. I'm not as concerned with stamina and... I went... How the hell did I go so far out of the way? Something isn't right. Something ain't right. I got really turned around. I don't know how I did that, but we're fixing it. New follower, what's up, Freddy? We're gonna call you Freddy. Fred Eichel.
What?
But we're just gonna call you Fred. Welcome to the show. It's I'm glad to see you.
Stock was killed.
And we're gonna upgrade our speed. There we go. All right, so that's that. Woodworking. I don't think I have anything in woodworking that I can learn. Come on. No, I don't. Let's see what else we've got going on. Where's the... There it is. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're enjoying the show. And if you're a graphic artist, you're wasting your time. Wish there was like a select all function. Good Lord, I've got a lot of these things in here. Ding! I'm so glad I discovered this right here. Like the ability to sit here and just get rid of this crap. Like this, like multiples. I did it by accident, but I'm so glad I discovered this. All right, so this here can be researched. Let's go to research, and I'm still researching. Oh my God. Jeez Louise. Okay, well, I guess that's not happening. Woo! I'm still researching. I cannot believe that. It's been like 2 or 3 days and I'm still researching. All right, so the only thing I have left is the woodworking station, which I remember being like like where you can't see it basically. I'm like seriously getting rid of like a lot of stuff. Wait, what was that? I don't have any researchable traits in the woodworking line. That's so nuts. All right, now I just need there we go, a vendor. So we can repair all.
This timber does not...
And sell a bunch of crap. Wait. What was that I just got rid of? Okay, that's fine. Already known. I'm gonna keep that. Horse haunch. Where did I get that from? That's actually... Huh, where did I get that from? I didn't know there was like CP food. I had no idea. Wait, what? Where did I get this from? I had to have gotten this from that dungeon. This is nuts. Where did I get that food from? Or is it one of those things where, like, now that I've hit level cap, all the food I make is gonna be CP food? Is that how that works? I don't care about stamina. That's actually a good necklace, but I'm gonna throw that in the bank for now. That's a good sword too. I'm gonna hold on to that for a Templar. I'm gonna throw that stuff in the guild bank. But for now, we've gotten our bag down to 31 items, and we started it with like I think close to 100. So we're good. Okay, so now we're going to. All right, we're here. I don't know about the Children of Yakuta, but the closest. The next closest quest is going to be a Trader's Tale. So we're going to go out through this door. I was like, where's the door? Let's go do it. Let's go see what happens. What's the worst that could happen? I die. My character dies. Famous last words, just saying. This area here seems to be rich with skeevers and blood fiends. Some kind of parrot. Did I kill it? I didn't. Alright, let's go. Wait. I can pass up a lot of nodes, believe it or not, but I can't pass up runestones. Well, and that was just useless. Okay, that's a player. And there's a book or something right here. Okay, those are bad guys. That bitch knocked me down even though I killed him. That's nuts. Alright, let's grab this book. I really wish you got more Mages Guild rep when you find these books, because I've found a shit ton of books. And I haven't gotten hardly any rep with the Mages Guild.
Ah, a fellow student of history. He must be.
He's kind of cute.
To visit these gods' forsaken ruins.
He'd be better looking without that epaulet.
You realize this is where King Rancer made his last stand?
Oh, I did not know that.
In fact, and I intend to find out why.
King Rancer's ghost haunts these ruins?
Yes, the king and all his soldiers. Something happened in the final moments of the battle against the orcs of Hrothgar 15 years ago, and they were cursed with undeath. Their undead forms have prevented anyone from getting in to learn the truth.
How did you plan to get past the undead then?
Yes, well, that's the challenge. I was hoping, though, since you're here and you do appear capable, would you be willing to give me an escort? I just need to get to the central tower.
Why did I pick today, of all days, to turn it this hard? SR Haddon, you are spitting fire, and let me tell you, I was just talking about you on my last show. I was naming like some of my MVPs on here, and you were part of that group. Oh my god, it's so good to hear from you. Alright, I'll take you to the tower.
If I came out here and hung about long enough, someone would eventually happen by me.
Alright, I'm not going to go through all the dialogue with this NPC here. Pop off, sis. Go off. Go in. And that's on period. Okay, so... Wait. Let me look. Alright, we're going this way. I'm just looking around real quick. Just to see how it feels. Just to see how she flies. There we go. And I guess we can go ahead and grab this birch. Son of a birch! Oh, I didn't know there was 2 of them. Oh, I'm on fire! Man set my booty on fire.
Look at this. You think that's the skull of King Rancer? Maybe he was decapitated.
Don't you guys have an accurate account of what happened to him?
Think me Rancer, do you? No, I am not the Mad King. I am his betrayer. Enter the past and hear my tale.
Why do I always have time travel in this game? First of all, let's go upstairs and see what's up here. Can't hurt. Oh, okay, that's King Rancer. I may have lost Shornhelm, but this war is far from over. The damnable Emmerich is overconfident. He'll make a mistake, and my brilliance will leap to take advantage of every misstep and stumble along the way. Retreating? No, strike that. King Rancer doesn't retreat. My strategic occupation of this tour shall be remembered as the most important military victory in Rivenspire's history. Let them know that let them throw all the orcs they have at me. This tour will stand forever. I shall win this war. Yeah, that didn't work out so well, did it, Rancer?
Get back to the fight, Lieutenant. We will win this day, one way or another.
He's got pretty eyes, and I like the armor, but his face just screams Chad, doesn't it? He just looks like a Chad. A thieves' trove. I knew I saw something. And we're gonna just have a look-see real quick to see if there's anything up here. Is there? Nope. This would be a good spot to put. Damn. Now that is a siege engine. What was I gonna say? Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's clinical depression. What's funny is I almost said this earlier, but it started raining a minute ago, and I'm like, yes, we're having weather.
Lieutenant, where in oblivion have you been? These damn sleep scrolls were useless against the brutes. The orcs breached the walls. We're down to just a few dozen men, including the King's Guard. I'm afraid it may be time to surrender.
Hey, what are you doing? When you get done, can you get me a drinky? I forgot to set up my drinky.
What shall you be having today, a pink squirrel?
A pink squirrel? You're so stupid. No, just a Coke with some ice in one of my cups.
One of your cups, okay.
Love you.
Love you.
Do we have any other? Just some funky jewelry. Ew, ew. I love Trixie and Katya there. I should have worn this shirt. I really should have worn my shirt. Do we have any other options?
King Rancer just wants us to keep fighting to the bitter end. Seems he wants to go out in a blaze of glory. Can't say I'm fond of that strategy. But the
I'm so sorry.
Reason. Damn mage he had given some fool notion he wants us to try.
What is it he wants us to do?
Before he vanished, Rizal Jewel told the king about this last-ditch
Rizal Jewel.
Hold the tour. We're supposed to take these packets of magical powder and pour their contents into the braziers in each of the towers.
And what will that accomplish?
Kill the orcs. I don't know. What I do know is that this is our last chance. And you're the only soldier I trust to even make the attempt. If it doesn't do anything, go up and tell the king. Maybe he'll realize it's time to surrender.
All right, I've got my orders.
Go as fast as you can, Lieutenant.
All right, so I have to go put powder in the towers, in the braziers. Ah! Jesus! These guys hit harder. Just looking around to see if there's anything worth grabbing. Jeez, everything's being knocked apart. Can I be everything? No, I'm just playing. There's a little bit of looting in here. Okay, so, oh, we can't go up there. Alright, well, let's go to the next tower. I think if I go into, oh wait, somebody else is over here. Okay. Oh, I think my poor pet just got hit by something. I think if I go into the areas where those arrows are hitting, I'll take some kind of damage. Thank you. Appreciate you. Isn't Daddy Joseph awesome, you guys? He's basically the Pete of this show.
The behind the scenes.
Yes. I need to get, that's what I need to do. I actually need to get a clacker for, or a fan so I can thwarp. That would be so cool. And you know what? Whenever I play games like Fallout or something, I'll do it and be like, Thwarpocalypse. Yeah, I just took damage. We went to that one. Where am I going? Alright, let's help this guy out. He seems to be going through it. Oh, there's some stinkhorn. That's what you know what, I was gonna say something really crude. I just can't. Believe it or not, I'm very much like Trixie in that regard. I actually don't like poops in front. I'm a mountain. Yeah. Yeah, fuck. I just said it. I can't believe I said that, but yeah. I need a shirt that says that. I'm a mountain biking witch from the future. What's funny is I've started quoting Trixie and Katya so much that I've got Joseph doing it. He's real quick to be like, capping, yes God, let's make it a thing. And the other thing is, oh, we're coming for you, Barbara. Yeah, those two there, he says those two, not constantly, but a lot more than he used to. I thought I was supposed to be putting a powder in these braziers. I'm pouring liquid on them. I'm noticing that. Like I'm pouring. It'd be cool if I could pick up that staff. I'm pouring liquid in these braziers. Oh, I just noticed these are like a bunch of good guys. Also, if I'm in here in the past, shouldn't this tower be put back together or something? I'm just saying.
Are you ready for glory, Lieutenant? Our greatest hour is at hand.
I'm a 75 and sunny type of gal.
They have us defeated. They'll soon realize how incredibly wrong they are. Have the contents of regional jewels packets been poured into the braziers?
Yes, but nothing happened.
Yet, but it will. We will charge the enemy's ranks and they will see what true determination means. I've sent orders for Captain Tyron and the Kingsguard to charge the... Yeah.
I'm just skipping ahead. For some reason, I got a mental image of Trixie and Katya. It might actually be the weather episode, but Katya's like, tell me this doesn't turn anyone on, and you know, Trixie's like, it doesn't turn anyone on. The whether or not I'm gonna sit through this. Those two are also my favorite quotes from that same episode.
Well, the foolish experiment with the braziers has failed. Has the king come to see reason? Then he has truly gone mad. There's no reason to waste further lives defending this lost cause. King will just have to be restrained. Have you seen Captain Tyern? She and I should do this together.
The king said he already sent orders to Captain Tyern.
Damn it. Knowing her, she'll follow orders without question and get the king's guard killed. You'll have to find Tyern and convince her to stand down. If she refuses, look for that chest of sleep scrolls. Just use one to knock them all out.
Are you going to confront the king?
Yes. It's actually probably best I go alone. At this point, I'll do whatever it takes. I'll give the king one last chance to listen to reason. But if he won't, I'll just have to make him see things my way.
All right. Oh hell, they saw me. Which way am I going? By the way, I know you is wait, you know me? Huh. Like in real life? I feel like there's a clue in here somewhere.
Have you come to join us for the final push, Lieutenant? We are all that's left of the King's Guard, but at least we'll take a few orcs down with us. As soon as we see an opening, we're charging into that breach down there.
No, in a dream.
The General has no authority over the King's Guard. I take my orders directly from the King. The King ordered us to charge, and that's what we're going to do.
Not only is she serving in this look, but her body posture is fierce. I'll give her that.
It's true that the King hasn't been acting himself.
This right now is real life.
Asking him to rescind the order?
Are you sure about that? Yes, he thinks that surrendering is a better option.
If the King decides to surrender, he still may have need of us. Very well. I'll delay the charge until we get clarification from the King.
Give me a clue how you know me in real life. Galatite ore. Ooh, goody. I'm starting to find that a little bit.
Stop acting like a coward, that's you. I'm your king, and I will lead you to victory today.
Your Majesty, you've clearly lost your mind. I'm sorry, but you leave me no choice. It is done.
Okay, so he just went ahead and stabbed him in the back. Oh, wow, so now King Rancer is a skeleton.
Your feeble betrayal won't stop Riesel Jewel's magic. We shall live forever, but not you. I curse you and will scatter your bones. Die, you treacherous dog.
Okay. Oh, that was all of that.
What happened to you? Looked like you were in a daze for a few moments.
I saw a vision of the past. Known you for many years, like over 10.
Stupendous. Did you see what happened to King Rancer? Was it the orcs who killed him, or are the rumors true? Was he betrayed and killed by his own
I'm trying to
soldiers?
think of someone I know in real life that would have this much knowledge of Trixie and Katya. Obviously, you can't be Daddy Joseph trolling me because while he watches with me, you quote it too much and have more knowledge. I mean, What do I mean, like, by real life? As in, like, if you've known me for over 10 years, the only other person I could think of would be Eric, but he and you have both been in here at the same time. So I'm trying to figure out how I know you. That is absolutely nuts. What do I mean by real life? As in, outside of gaming and streaming. On the plus side, on the other hand, like, you could just be trolling me, like, in a funny way. I don't mean like mean. Ouch! Oh my! I sat on my foot so long it's about numb. I'm trying to think. You know me outside of gaming and streaming.
Ah, General Datu. Of course, I should have known. They say his bones were scattered around the ruins.
Send me a DM so I know who I'm talking to.
Twisted idea of vengeance. Tell me though, did you learn how we might remove the undead curse here?
I'm not sure, but we should gather the general's scattered bones.
Then what? Will he rise up and kill the king again? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Take the skull and search the ruins for the rest of the general's bones. If you don't mind, I'll watch from the top of the tower.
Alright, we'll take the skull. Also, I want to look and see if... So this tower is identical. Wait, who is... Okay, that's him. I'm just seeing if there's anything else up here. So I've got two versions of the same guy. This is weird. Oh, that was creepy. He just walked into himself. That was so creepy. Alright, so I'm assuming I have to go check each one of the towers. Maybe not. That crow sound we just heard is a stock crow sound. That is a sound that every game that has crows in it has the same exact crow sound. If you play Resident Evil, if you play any kind of video game that has crows in it, you will hear that exact same sound. I've heard it too many times. I'm so familiar with that specific crow sound. That will spoil the fun. I'm just trying to figure this out. And to be fair, if you know me well enough to know I'm not gonna figure it out. It's not that I don't want to. It's just I don't know too many people in real life who watch I think I have like
Meet me where I slayed the Mad King.
I think I have like one or two coworkers that I work with at my day job that watch it, but I don't know if they watch it enough to have like an encyclopedia type knowledge of the quotes and stuff. Games. I like games. Is that a clue or is that another quote? I don't work at your day job. You don't work at my day job. Okay.
Rancer, madman. It's time to finish this.
I couldn't agree more. I'll shatter your bones this time, Datu.
Ooh, that's an interesting spell.
Destroy!
He literally just said, destroy!
Mad King's fallen.
Now that's a fierce way to travel. We love to travel. The True Fate of King Rancer. And a lore book. You don't live in my
Over the
state.
years, I've questioned many times whether what I did was right. I wanted to save my soldiers' lives, but I only let King Rancer spread his curse.
Okay, this is so generic.
The curse is lifted and the dead can rest.
As a gamer, I know probably hundreds of people from that don't live in my state. Do you live in my home country? Let me ask you that.
Yes, they are at peace.
Oh, that's a really nice axe. That'd be good for a Magicka Templar.
I hope what happened here does not further damage his legacy. That is beyond my control, however. Goodbye, my friend, and thank you.
He was kind of cute, this guy right here. So now, are the bad guys going to be non-hostile, or are they still going to be hostile, or are they going to be gone? And I don't know you from video games. Oh, hello, Mr. Wolf. Where'd you come from? That's weird. I didn't know there were wolves in this area. Oh, or does that mean... Oh, this place is now populated by wolves instead of skeletons. That's so weird. I don't... What state are you from? Let me ask you that. Trader's Tour. Okay. So the next place... have I discovered this Hoarfrost Downs? I have not. So we're going to go to Hoarfrost Downs, which sounds naughty, but it's not naughty. One of the other ones besides yours. Is this Eric? Eric, are you trolling me with a second account? This sounds like something Eric would do to me. I'm not even being funny. If this is Eric, that's first of all, that's hilarious. And second of all, this sounds like something Eric would do. Is that my final answer? I feel like you're Eric being funny. Either Eric or Connor. You're either Eric or Connor trolling me. But I would not think for an instant that Connor watches, unless if you're Connor, you're watching it and taking notes and just like writing down specific quotes from each episode to throw at me. What is my choice? I don't know. Oh, stop it. Just tell me who you are. This is killing me. The suspense is killing me. Oh my gosh. Watch me be completely wrong about both of you. Watch me be completely wrong. Who are you? This sounds like, okay, the way you're talking to me, I'm leaning more towards Connor. Cause I don't think Brian. Well, okay, yeah. Brian's a gamer, so you're obviously not Brian. I'm gonna go with Eric. This is so nuts. I'm probably wrong. And this is gonna make me sound like an awful person.
Unacceptable, Captain. I will order your recruits or deliver me your resignation.
Because I don't think I've known Connor that long, so I'm gonna go with Eric. If I've known you for over 10 years.
What will I do now? Without the Shornhelm Guard, I'm nothing.
Yes, final answer, Eric.
General, I'm a soldier, not a recruiter. But now, I'm to be discharged if I fail? It's not right. I've tried to do my duty, but I can't force people to enlist.
Oh, she has to meet like an enlistment quota. Okay, you can't find new recruits for the Shornhelm Guard.
Not a single one.
Yeah.
There's war has decimated our ranks, and people now see enlisting in the Guard as a foolhardy proposition. I have a few prospects, but they seem to have no sense of duty. I don't know. Maybe my manner is just too harsh.
Is there some way I can help?
Certainly. I have one prospect who should be simple. Martin Datu.
Ah!
He's in the stocks.
I was right!
I can get him released if
When I spoke to
You
him, however, he
bitch!
was stubborn and rude. Perhaps you can talk to him?
You bitch! So, okay, let me ask you this. Maybe I'm wrong, Eric, but haven't I streamed where both you've been on here as Eric Cub and SR Hedden at the same time in my chat? It was me. The whole time? The whole time. Oh my god. You know what? I have been bragging on you outside of streaming, like to like Joseph and coworkers that I talked to about a little bit, and I'm like, I had this one person in my stream that quotes them religiously and knows everything. I love this. I thought you've both been. Now, see, okay, this is a level of trolling I'm proud of you for. Just so you know. Proud of you for that. It's so weird. I had a feeling as soon as you were like, I know you, I was like, okay. The only person I could think of who would have this kind of encyclopedic knowledge of, would be Eric. You turd! You turd! That was chef's kiss, honestly. That was awesome. You just made my day, Eric. I want you to know that. You have more than one. Well, I get that you have more than one device. I just didn't know that you had more than one. I know it has been months. This is a long con for the ages. I'm so proud of you. God, I'm so proud of you. I knew you had multiple devices. I just didn't know you had multiple accounts. I only have the one account. Listen, make sure you follow me with both your accounts. You know what? Tell all your friends to make multiple accounts and follow me. I need more followers. You crazy bitch. You guys, this is... Okay, so first of all, let me explain to everyone else that may or may not be watching now or in the future through VOD. This is what I'm talking about when I say Eric is like... my hobangness, yeah. This is why I love Eric, why I consider him one of my best friends. He is like, okay, so when he's on his Eric Cub persona, basically, you guys see he like really rattles me a lot. He messes with me, and he's always like pick. But on the SR Head account, he's nicer. It's first of all, mastermind. Mastermind, you bitch! I needed this laugh. Eric, you're so freaking hilarious, dude. This is why I love Eric. He will do some shit like this to me. Oh my god, I can't wait to go to work and tell my friend Chris at work about this. This is hilarious. Oh my god. I'm gonna be like, first of all, I'm an idiot. Let me just start the story with that. You're not evil. You're hilarious. I love Eric, you guys. He does stuff like this to me sometimes. I keep waiting for the day where, like, he tries to, like, create, like, a whole... This is nuts. I keep waiting for the day where he, like, tries to, like, create a new online persona and try to steal me away from Joseph, and then be like, once I fall in love and give him my heart and I'm ready to leave Joseph, he's like, oh, it's just Eric, by the way. I'm like, you bitch! You bitch! That's just... I didn't know. I'm stupid. Oh, that's so crazy. Oh my gosh. And you know what's funny is the whole time we started going through this, I was like, I don't know, like even, I will say this, even when you weren't quoting, just talking, until I knew it was you, your communication style was completely different than how you are normally. Like you were really a whole nother person, it feels like. It was so crazy. Oh my god. I'm so proud of you. Like, I'm so impressed. You've long conned me for months. Oh my god. Eric, I love you, Eric. You are so hilarious. Oh my god. Oh. I'm just like, is this real life? Oh my god, Eric. You are great. Not good. You are great. You know what? You need to go work for Catfish. Eric, you're awesome. Oh my god. So freaking hilarious. Oh my gosh. May I please have bread? Yes, you can have some bread. That's so hilarious, dude. Oh my gosh. You know what's funny is like from head on, I noticed that you can see my beard on the sides more, but when I turn my face, it virtually disappears. It's crazy. In real life, this is actually fuller looking. In real life. I keep saying in real life. Oh my God. Everyone at work I've discovered that the beard is very polarizing. Everyone is like, let me go ahead and accept this quest.
I've already spoken with the constable.
Everyone at work, and Joseph is not a fan of the beard. Let's just say that. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like it at all, at all. Contoured. Oh, I could contour the beard. But like, everyone at work is either really, really into it, or they really, really hate it. There's no people who are just like, whatever. Like, it's really polarizing. On the one hand,
Turns out that Duke Sebastian is a werewolf.
The people that don't know me that well are like, you know, oh, it looks great. But the people that know me really, really well, they don't really like it because they're like, oh, you're just trying to be butch and you're not butch. I'm actually not. I'm gonna tell you guys, Jimmy. And I actually told someone else this at work today. Believe it or not, this is not me trying to butch up or look older or look younger or look different. This is laziness. This is pure laziness. Like, you can actually see it's actually, you can see it through here. It's just from further away, it tends to disappear in the light. But this is just pure laziness. Butch Queen. Yeah, or Butch Please. That's really, oh my God, you have destroyed my desire to play the game right now. Not out of like meanness, but like, or whatnot, but you've cracked me up so much. Wait, why is she? Oh, that's, is this the guy who killed Rancer? That same last name, Martin Datayu, however you say his name. Is this the same guy? I thought he was dead, unless that's like a son or something. We're gonna talk to him in a little bit. God, you have derailed me in a good way. In a good way. I mean, we've already streamed like an hour and a half, but let's hop on WoW for a minute, you guys. You have cracked me up so much, Eric. I can't even think. Like, I'm so discombobulated right now. Let's call Daddy Joseph up here, shall we? It's been a minute since I've even done this. So, recents and... Come on. There we go. It's time for a new phone, you guys. I gotta tell you guys about everything my phone's been doing. In a second.
Hello.
Cello.
Yes.
How are you?
Good.
What are you doing?
Sitting here watching the news, drinking coffee. Why?
I was gonna tell you, when you come up here, I have the funniest damn thing to tell you that just happened to me in stream.
Oh.
I'm still on camera if you come up here, but, so, you know, if you don't want to be on camera, just skirt like you always do. But, I have the funniest damn story to tell you. This is so funny. Like, I don't know if you've heard me cackling up here for the last 10, 15 minutes, but...
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on. I figured somebody said something or did something.
I got bamboozled so freaking hard. Like, I can't even. It's insane. Like, oh my God, I got bamboozled so freaking bad. You know how I'm always going, bamboozle. Someone else bamboozled me in such a manner that I'm flabbergasted. My life is forever different. Oh, and SR Hat 1997 says, "Hi, Daddy Joseph."
Hello.
So if you want to come up, I'll tell you the funny story. I'm still on camera, so I'm sure my audience here will laugh their ass off as well.
Okay, I'll be right there.
Love you, bye.
Love you too, bye-bye.
Eric, you are a fucking mastermind. Let me tell you, you are so hilarious. You guys, this is why I love Eric. He cracks me up so damn hard. He does shit like this, knowing I'm too dumb to catch on. Knowing I'm too dumb to catch on. All right, so let me move this back over here. We're gonna bring up WoW for a second. If I can remember what I'm doing. Okay. I've actually been, excuse me. I've actually been playing a little bit of WoW, you guys. I did play WoW yesterday for a little while. I actually have been running through old content. And when I say old content, I don't mean like on a low level tune. I've been running my max level tune through, like, I did like Stratholme, I did the Stockade, I did, was it Zulaman? Who did I did something. And why does World of Warcraft have an update now? It's like every day they have an update. Now, that being said, they do have a thing here saying that cross-realm trading has been temporarily disabled while they address an issue causing realm instability. So that's probably what the update's about. You were not going to believe, well, if that's the case, if it's going to sit here and update, I'll just run my mouth on camera for a minute. You were not going to believe what just happened to me. So, I'm sitting here playing the game. Oh, Daddy Joseph is in the room, by the way.
Hello.
You're in his presence, guys.
My ambiance.
I'm sitting here playing the game, and in pops, excuse me, S.R. Haddon, the one that's always quoting, like with an encyclopedic knowledge of all the quotes, right? And he's heard me mention you a couple of times, by the way. In fact, what's crazy? Okay, we'll get to that one in a second. So, all of a sudden, let me scroll back through here real quick. S.R. Haddon goes, let me scroll back, keep going. He started off with S.R. Haddon saying, "Why did I pick today, of all days, to turn it this hard?" That's a Trixie quote, right? And then we're just sitting here going through like different quotes. Like he's quoting, I'm quoting, we're having a blast. I'm playing through a dungeon. And then he goes, "Oh, by the way, I know you, LOL." And I'm like, "In real life?" And he goes, "No, in a dream. This right now is real life." And he goes, "But I know you." And I'm like, so I was like, "Who are you?" She was like, let me think. "I've known you for many years, like over 10. And I was like in real life? I keep trying to reconcile the fact that I'm like, this person knows me in real life. And so I was like outside of gaming, like at my day job, like, how do you know me? And this and that. And so I was like, well, just DM me privately and tell me who you are. That way, I know who I'm messing with. So basically, this was the long con of a lifetime. SR had 1997 is Eric. The whole time! S.R. Haddon has been Eric the whole time. And I've been talking about this person here. What's crazy? No, it gets worse. He went down the rabbit hole with this one. Eric has been on my stream before under Eric Cub. He created an alternate profile to troll me. And he's had both of them in my chat room at the same time. Different personalities.
You've been talking to both of them, not even knowing.
Not even knowing the whole time. And what's crazy, this is what I was going to tell you, Eric. There have been times where you and I have just video called, and you and I have talked about S.R. Haddon. It gets nuts. I just remembered. I was like, I've talked to you about S.R. Haddon. He freaking long-conned me. I've known this S.R. Haddon persona for probably a year now. I had no idea. Oh my God. Ah!
That's how on like that catfish show, like a lot of people have been catching their others.
Yeah, he just told me, he was like, catfish.
They get on there and they build fake profiles. Say you're on there and I start talking to you and be like, "Are you single or are you?"
This is absolutely bonkers. What's funny is Eric went along with it. It was like, yeah, he knows all the quotes and this and that, and I'm just falling for it. Oh my God.
So there's
my God.
So there's really truly only one person that knows all that, and that's Eric.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm just like, this is absolutely batshit. I'm so blown away beyond belief. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, first of all, mastermind. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. Like, it's so, I'm impressed. I'm actually so proud of Eric for doing this to me. No, and he didn't do it out of meanness. This is why I tell people, like, I love Eric. What's funny about this whole thing also is, now I'll be the first person to tell my whole audience, Eric does not have like multiple personality disorder, but for the purposes of conning me, he, like, the way he would type, like, his whole communication as SR Haddon was completely different than how he is when he talks to me as Eric. It's nuts. Absolutely batshit bonkers. And you know what, honestly, I figured it out before he told me who it was, because he was like, who do you think I am? And I was like, honestly, the only two people that I've known for a long time that aren't gamers and might have this kind of knowledge of, would be either, I was like, either Eric or Connor, but Connor doesn't watch, I was like, so he's like, final answer. Like, this is freaking, I don't have more that you know of. Yeah, that's valid, accurate. But yeah, I was like, it's gotta be Eric. It's got to be Eric. And he's like, it's me, bitch. So I'm proud of the fact that I really did figure it out, but at the same time, if you hadn't started this, I would have never known. I mean, you might have eventually let slip something and I would have figured it out, but it would have taken like something like you slipping up for me to be like, Eric! Like, you know, like that's what would have really thrown me. Okay, so I want to show you guys something. Switching gears, and I wish I was on, you know what, let's change realms real quick. I don't know if I have any characters on another realm. I have one on Drakthul. This has got to be a, hello. There we go. Okay, so let me show you guys this. This is something new for the new. You could have kept it going longer if you'd have been careful and smart about it. You could. Let's go to the mall. I'm proud of you for remembering that one. But you could have kept this going indefinitely. I would never have known unless you slipped up. I would never have known. But this is why I love Eric, because like normally when he's on his main account, he gets in here and he just ribs me and like he's real sarcastic and mean, and I mean he does it in a playful manner. And I'm always explaining to my audience so they don't ever like gang up on him, be like, shut up and don't treat him like that. You know, like Eric is one of my closest friends. He's one of the nicest people I mean, Joseph knows I've known you for like forever and I talk about you a lot off stream. I do. But I'm always explaining to I've actually been DM'd a couple of times and I have to explain to people, it's a bit we do. We're like, in a couple of times I've gotten on your live stream and like given you a hard time. It's just what we do. But as SR Haddon, he's completely different. Like it's a whole other person. I'm just blown away. I'm so blown away. And he derailed my stream with it. Yeah, he didn't do it on purpose. I just got so like, I'm just like, you know, like, to where like, I just can't be on ESO right now. I just can't. It blew my mind. So anyway, Blizzard's doing this really cool thing. I've already done it on my main characters, right? But they're doing this really cool thing where like, to get your characters, your alts that you haven't played in a minute, basically up to date into the newest content that's available at their level, they're doing this thing called Gear Update. And what it does, excuse me, is it will give you new gear and bags that are to your level. It will clean up your quest log, meaning it will get all the old extraneous quests out of your log that have just been sitting in there forever. And it will leave you with just one quest, which will send you to your capital city, where it says teleport to your home city. And it will also take everything that you're wearing that it replaces with new gear, and it will remail that back to you, so you can just go through it and decide what you want to keep and what you want to discard. It's very handy, so we're going to do it real quick, and I'll show you what it looks like. enhancement, and we will update. Yes. There you go. Now this is level appropriate gear for a level 25 enhancement chamois. Now here's the thing. This is level appropriate gear. Now I may or may not have been wearing gear that was actually better. So all I have to do when I enter the world, oh, you can't see it. Ah, I forgot. I'm so stupid. I do this all the time. I do this all the time. Although, to be fair, Eric, this is the first time I think you've noticed this. Usually, Robbie notices it, although Brian's caught it a couple of times. Okay, so we've been teleported back to our capital city. And I believe I was actually running around. I don't even know where I was, honestly. Essentially campaign. It didn't clean up my quest log, did it? All right, let's just accept that. Because I was doing Battle for Azeroth stuff. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It did not clean out my quest log like it said it would. I think it's because I'm not at level cap. I know all the characters that I did this for that were like level 50 and higher, it cleaned out all their quest logs. All right, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And let's close this. All right, I just need to go to a mailbox real quick. And you're going to find a lot of people clustering around mailboxes right now because everyone is using this feature. Everyone. All right, so here's all my stuff that I was wearing. You notice a lot of that in the blue, you know, like the Venerable Massive McGowan, Admiral Taylor's Little, all that blue stuff, that's all heirloom stuff. So I'm going to grab all my stuff. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. And it actually, this is one cool thing, it actually replaced all the bags I had originally with better bags than I had. See, I was using 14 slot bags. I'm now using 22 slot bags, so I actually have more bag space than I started out with. Now, here's the thing. It's got me wearing level appropriate gear, all level 54 gear. That's all spec appropriate. Now here's the thing. Excuse me. Some of the heirloom gear I was wearing might be better. In fact, it is. So you can just put it back on if you want. That one's not. That one is. Let's go ahead and throw that back on. What is this? That's not. That's not. That's not. That is actually. That is as well. So the heirloom gear that I was using is better. Versatility. You know what? I'm going to actually keep the trinkets that I'm currently. But yeah, a lot of my heirloom gear, believe it or not, is better. So I'm just going to put it back on. Haste. You know what? I'm wearing stuff that's giving me agility, so I'm just going to hold on to that. Okay, so this is also an interesting little doodad here. All right, I don't currently need that either. I know I'm getting rid of my Hearthstone, and I have explained this before to you guys, but I'll explain it again. Let me go to the edit mode real quick, and all right. Let's go to that one. Or should I use the Deadshot one? What's the difference? That's fine. Okay. See how much cleaner my UI is now? And if I want to really clean it up, all I gotta do is hit, that gets rid of my mini-map. And then if I close that, you see how much cleaner it is already? Like, I like having a very slim UI. That's one of the things I love about Skyrim and ESO is you can really clear out your UI. Now the one thing this is the only thing I'm not a huge fan of when it comes to this this little catch-up mechanic that Blizzard has put on here is it also resets your hotbars. That's not happiness for me. It's really not. No points available. Okay. Because I have my hotbars, I work really hard on setting up my hotbars a specific way. All right, let's put our Ghost Wolf there. Healing Surge we'll put there. Lightning Shield I'll put there. Put that there. Excuse me. Put that there. I have certain that's a weapon imbue? Why is that even? That's a weapon imbue. That's so weird. Alright, that's chain lightning, and that's lightning. Alright, we're gonna move this down here. Storm Strike. I'm just looking. Okay, so let's move that there. I need to put my mount back on my bar. Filter. Can I fly? Let's mount real quick and I'll see if I can fly. Can I fly? I cannot fly. Okay, so we're just gonna throw a ground mount on here real quick. And you know what? Let's go with our Azure Water Strider. Joseph loves that. He calls that my pitter patter.
Pitter patter, yes.
Alright, so not only did it reset my main hotbars, but also my next bar is always my crafting bar where I put all of my professions. Your UI is not slim, it's fat. Now I can actually, you make a joke, but I can actually add more hotbars, but I don't need more hotbars. I think you can add up to like 10 if you want. Alright, so let's add our abilities real quick. Let's get that. I always set up all my hotbars pretty much exactly the same. Leatherworking, we'll put there, and that's it for that. Now this is a very slimmed down version also of my hotbars because I normally tend to put a lot more stuff. I usually have a hotbar or two right here that I put like teleports and toys. Oh, speaking of which, I need to go to my toy box and grab my Hearthstone. See, there are Hearthstone toys now. Why is my... Hold on. There we go. I'm going to put my Hearthstone right there. That, in fact, the Dalaran Hearthstone and the Garrison Hearthstone have now become toys, which I never expected, but that allows you to actually save space in your bag. Once again, Blizzard has been doing this thing where they've been trying to improve quality of life and streamline a lot of stuff to where you don't have to have... come on, Teletubby. Teleport us to Mars. Okay. That was, what was her name? The one from Planet 9. Which I think is Venus, by the way. Oh, there's the other one I was looking for. I need that. And I need that. I need that. And that. But yeah, they're adding all the different Hearthstones into the toy box, basically, so you don't have to have them in your bag anymore, which I've been forever using the regular one of the regular Hearthstones as a my main port wherever I teleport to. I've been using the toy instead of keeping an actual Hearthstone, but now they're doing that with the Dalaran and Garrison Hearthstones, which weren't toys before and would take up bag space. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Now, I haven't used the Dalaran one, so the time you saw a dead body. Wasn't it in a ditch? It was in a ditch, wasn't it? But yeah, I don't know which Dalaran the Dalaran Hearthstone will take you to. I'm assuming it'll still take you to the one in the Broken Isles. I'm assuming, but I could be completely wrong. All right, I need to find a vendor. That's a cooking trainer. That's not. I want to see something.
Got the best deals anywhere.
So the innkeeper here will still give you a Hearthstone, which is weird. Let's just call a spade a spade. I need an actual vendor, though. There's a vendor.
Peace and patience, friend.
Okay. Peace and patience unto you. That sounds like, I'm not trying to be funny, but that sounds like a very Catholic thing to say. Peace be with you. Patience too. All right, so this other gear that we don't need, we can just get rid of. Some of this stuff you can't sell, so you just have to delete it. And I'm gonna keep these bags for just a second because I'm gonna run down to my bank and make sure I don't need to put them in my bank. But this is a really cool way of basically like restarting your character without all the bloat, because sometimes you'll pick up quests that you never do when you get them. You might go back like 10 or 20 levels later and go do those quests so you can just fly through them. This is a really cool way, really cool mechanic. I'm very happy about it. Let's put that there. And then, they also made you this, which is, it's a box that contains gear for other class specs, which I think is a really good move. And it's just, what it is it's just weapons. There's a shield there, which I don't need any of that. And because it's just regular gear, I can sell it as well and make just a little bit more money. All right, so after we get rid of them, I'm gonna,
what has the wind brought?
I'm gonna run to the bank real quick and see if these bags can be used, and if not, we'll just vendor those. And they're worth gold instead of silver. But look at how empty my bags are. That's really cool. That's handy doodle dandy. And I did this on some of my 50s and 60s, and let me tell you, this is a breath of fresh air because on the one hand, I'm like, some of those quests, now I will say some of the quests I had, I didn't want to get rid of. Because some quests that you have in your bag
what do you want?
allow you to speak to NPCs that aren't in the game anymore normally. Like, I think there was one of my tunes hadn't finalized the Draenor Garrison campaign and had got to the point where you can talk to King Varian Wrynn. And as you guys know, Wrynn is gone. He's dead in the current canon. And so this is the only place where you can actually converse with him now as a living being. And so that's kind of like, it's kind of sad to me. Why is it not letting me purchase? Oh, purchase. Here we go. That's the right button. All right, we're going to get these. You know we're not. We're going to put this here. And we're going to... I just noticed...
out there.
Let me check something real quick. Add-ons. Guild Bank is turned on. Why is it dependency disabled? Oh, Bag Brothers disabled. Also, get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this, and this. Handy Notes, Dragonflight. On this particular tune, I don't need Dragonflight. Or Miss of Pandaria. It's weird. Incognito, Leatrix Plus, Paragon, Pawn Postal Pratt, Artful Dodger's Ledger. Get rid of that. Okay, we'll reload. Now my guild bank, or I'm sorry, bank. Yes, this is what my bank should look like. Also, where did I get all these bags from? That's weird. It's been a minute since I played this character, so bear with me. Bear with. Bear with. I remember that. I don't know why I have all of these. This is so weird. I got a lot of stuff in here. It's been a minute since I played this character, so.
I gotta go down and get me another drink because I'm sweating. I've been sitting up here drinking coffee.
I'm good, actually. Yeah, you're having coffee. And it is warmer up here than it is down there.
Not really. It's really about the same temperature.
It's not quite, because it rained. It's not as super sunny out there. It's a little overcast. So I noticed even now, like you said, it's more comfortable up here.
Yeah, because when you had that open, that window was actually fogging up. I'm like, that hardly ever happens.
That doesn't happen normally at this hour.
No. It's like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Removing blank name on Blizzard ignore list. That means one of the people I was ignoring deleted a character.
If you need the fan, I'll bring it. Are you okay?
Yeah, you can bring the fan.
Okay. I just thought about that before I got all the way back down.
Thank you. All right, so wait. Where am I at versus where am I going? I have to go that way, which is up these stairs. Okay. Do what?
It's cool in that room over there, but the sun's hitting this window.
Yeah, it's more shaded on that side.
It's a shady beach.
What are you doing right now, Eric? Besides trolling me, are you playing Minecraft? Or are you setting up for your next stream content?
That's Michaela's thing, Minecraft. She loves Minecraft.
Is this hello or goodbye? I keep losing track.
That was an interesting little graphical whatever. All right, so now. All right, so we're done on this character. Log out. I'm going to. What? It's saying I was in a guild. It's weird. I don't know what guild I'm in on that character. But yeah, we're gonna hop back. Laying here. Been a long day. Tell you in DM later. Okay. But yeah, I actually did it with this character. I didn't do it with this character. I've just been. Now you notice, like you see, a lot of my characters have male icons. And that is me cleaning out bags and whatnot. But this here particular character, I already did Odin, and I retransmogged him, so he looks fucking badass. I'm so sorry. That's just badass. He's so big that he's clipping through the ceiling, basically. But I did manage. These two here, I did. And this only works on characters that you haven't logged in, I believe, in 60 days. I believe that's how it works. And I'm really big about hopping on my alts and farming. It just so happened I had like Odin and Banquiqui and whoops. Oh, this is something cool too. You see, you can actually drag and drop your characters and change the order. Before you had to like click on this up or down arrow key. Now you can literally just drag and drop them. That's really cool. Boomer, I did the same thing. Oh, I was about to say her head has disappeared, but her neck is just so pink. Look at that amazingly beautiful gear. That's really pretty. That's really pretty. Oh my god. Deedle Bopper, I did it for as well. Banquiqui, yes. You clip through the ceiling too. Ha! You nut. I love her. She's a fire mage, and her shit is fire. Let me tell you. I'm actually gonna make a macro to where, like, when she's in battle, she'll just randomly quote Banquiqui from Mad TV, like, "Don't get red, and I will cut you." And security. Okay, well, let's get rid of that. I don't need that. You notice I have some quests. Where the hell am I? Oh, okay, I know where I'm at. I'm in front of Chromie, of all people. Let's check out my bag real quick. Nothing in here. There's Alaneth, who I was using currently, or earlier. And that's for an arcane mage. I'm currently a fire mage. I did recently change her spec. So there's that. I noticed her hotbar is not quite as affected, and I think it's because she's not at level cap. If you're at 60, which 60 is not the level cap, but 60 is where you start the newest content. I think if you if you're at 60, it clears out everything. And now I'm just gonna run over here to the mailbox and grab my mail. See, this is like, again, once again, all my gear, and not just the gear you have, but literally everything you had in your bag before. Like, I don't know, like fish bait or potions or anything. Like, it really does pull everything out of your bags. It gives you these level 20, or not level 22, but 22 slot bags. And what's funny is I actually had better bags than what Blizzard gives you with this cleanup. But you can, again, change all of it out. Damn, she's answering her mail really slowly. That's funny. That's funny. It's kind of in character for Bonquiqui. I'm just saying. That's so funny. Okay, now we're done. Alright, so on this particular character, I don't keep the toy Hearthstones on a hotbar because mages have, it's their class ability basically, where they actually can teleport to every city in the game basically. There's really no point in having a Hearthstone to teleport. I don't understand what's going on with all these damn quests, but well, that's a campaign one, and these are quests. Cardinal Ruby. I guess I'll accept. Oh, transmute. Okay, because I was like, I have alchemy on this character. Why am I getting a jewel crafting quest? But it's for transmutation, which is the specialization I picked for my alchemy. Oh, Shizen. How many marks do I have? Just out of curiosity. That's Kata. Marks of the World Tree. 23. I guess I'll accept it. Shadow Wardens. What is that? I did that already. Hello? Defeat the Shah of Doubt. Okay, fine. I'm having to re-accept all these quests that I had before. Can you guys believe that? This is absolutely bonkers. Slay Carrington. Freehold. Oh, okay. Speak with Noelia Davenport. All these quests I had before. Can you guys believe I'm just picking up? Collect Azurite on island expeditions. Now that... Okay. If I do a lot of these old quests at level 50, first of all... Okay, now this is a Shadowlands quest. Meet Matthias Shaw on the outside. Okay, Lions Guard Ensemble. Oh, okay, that's just to get my heritage armor. It's been so long since I've done a lot of these. My master Farseer Aura has been imprisoned by the forces of Queen Ajara. That's Battle for Azeroth? So my quest log is now full of shit that it wasn't before. Now some of this stuff I don't think I'm not gonna track. So stop tracking that. Untrack that. Untrack that. Untrack that. There's a lot of these that I don't understand what this one is. This is... Okay, this is Battle for Azeroth stuff. Battle for Azeroth? Wait a minute. Untrack that for now. Yeah, this is all Battle for Azeroth stuff. And then I've got Shadowlands crap in here too. So, okay. This is a Legion one. This Cardinal Ruby. That's showing Dalaran in Northrend. What the? Carrington, that's another BFA one. Jesus. Najatar, that's a BFA one. I have a lot of these. Okay. I cannot believe that. Okay, let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Overseas assassination. I feel like that meme of Gandalf from Lord of the Rings where he's looking around and he's like, I have no memory of this place. Like, that's how I feel right now. Farseer Ori. That's also Battle for Azeroth stuff. I thought this was a Shadowlands quest, but apparently not. What quests do I have in Shadowlands? These I've not done. These I've not done. Have I done any Shadowlands quests? I got a little bit of this there. Oh, you know what? I just remembered. Okay. Okay. I just remembered. I know what's going on. This character, okay. This particular character, I did the opening quest where you get through the original version of them all and you land in Oribos, and I did the Threads of Fate thing where instead of doing the actual story quest to progress through the Shadowlands on this character, you just do a bunch of like side quests, and you automatically start out with like your covenant unlock. You pick your covenant and then you just basically work on your covenant stuff and do all the side quests to level your character. That's what's going on this character. That's what's going on. Okay, so I'm level 50.
It's like meeting again for the first time.
So Shadowlands. I'm not leveling through the normal process, so I can't do that. All right, so an urgent matter. Is that... Okay, yeah, that's just the Heritage Armor quest. What's up, monsieur? I'm feeling better. I am feeling better. As you guys can see, I'm actually past the 2-hour mark now. Eric, it's Eric's fault we're past the 2-hour mark. Monsieur, you really need to watch once I kill the stream. You need to watch the replay of this stream. It's hilarious. I got trolled so hard by SR Haddon. Oh my god, it was hilarious. Now my question is, am I just going to get the Heritage Armor?
Shadows.
Or is this literally, I'm gonna have to go through this storyline again?
Sleep with one eye open.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this whole storyline over again.
The job's not done yet.
And I'm going to
bold move by the Defiance Brotherhood.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Especially
leave.
since they've been relatively quiet since the last attack of the Legion.
Okay, Matthias, shut up.
The artifact they stole. I shudder to think what they intend with it.
I'm just gonna park
We
my
must
character
move
right
quickly.
here for now. And then I think I'm gonna take my character back to the Shadowlands. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this little quest, not on camera, but I'm gonna use this little quest that I just picked up as a kind of like a brush up of the abilities, because I actually used to play this character on Arc, and I just recently switched her. Oh, I gotta clean out my bags. I just recently switched her to Fire Mage because my main Arc Mage is Belgareth. No, I tell a lie. Who is my main Archmage? Belgareth, I switched to Frost, which Frost is a very easy and powerful spec to play in. To me, Fire is... It does a lot of damage, but the thing with Fire is it's a slower fight. A lot of your abilities are slower to cast. They do a lot of burst damage, but a lot of your abilities are either dots, which is damage over time, or they just slowly cast. So I'm not a huge fan of Fire, but I want to master it on this particular tune because I feel like Fire Mage, if Banquiqui was an actual Fire Mage, that would be the spec she would go with, like Fire Mage. Yeah. So I'm gonna actually stay on this character because I still got some bag cleanup to do, and I got to do it on other characters as well. But I'm so glad you hopped in, even though it was towards the end of the stream. I'm so glad you hopped in, Eric. You were the MVP of today's show. Like, you freaking, oh, you went too hard. It was hilarious. I'm blown away. Oh my gosh. Bankworthy, is that an insult? Maybe. I'm not sure, actually. Oops, I'm hitting buttons I don't need to be hitting. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I had such a blast on today's show. Don't forget, Monday we're going to be streaming. Let me go ahead and blow this up real quick so I can talk to you guys for just a second. Eric's always getting on to me about droning on and on and on. But just as a reminder, what's today's date? Today is the 14th. I start my vacation. It doesn't officially start until the 21st, but I'm working tomorrow, and then I'm going to work Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then I won't go back until the 28th. Yeah. So basically like a 9-day vacation. So I'm going to stream Monday at 4 p.m. But Wednesday stream is going to be either 6 or 7 p.m. stream. Like, for the week that I'm on vacation, we'll be doing nighttime streams. And that, because I won't have to go to bed at a certain hour, we'll have longer streams maybe. And we might even do some, like, dungeon content. Also, because my birthday is that week, I'll be 40 years old. I might stream with a birthday hat or something on, or we might do like a little, like candle and a cupcake or something. We might do something on either that Friday or that Monday stream, because my birthday is the 23rd, which is a Sunday, which is a day that I don't stream. And we might actually stream some World of Warcraft while I'm on vacation, because that's like my go-to comfort game. And even though I'm not done streaming ESO, I do miss World of Warcraft. Now, we may not necessarily do current content. We may just run around and farm, or we might do old raids and old dungeons. We might do something. But as of right now, I'm just looking forward to having fun with you guys. And the final thing is, once again, I talk about this just about every stream, Starfield's coming in like I think it's 54 or 55 days from Starfield. I need to put a countdown timer on my stream page. But we have either 54 or 55 days until Starfield starts. So we're going to be like really pumping out the fantasy games right now. ESO and World of Warcraft, I'm going to be hopping back and forth, maybe even Skyrim a little bit, but we're going to be doing that until Starfield. Once Starfield hits, you guys, that's probably going to be all we're going to be streaming for a while, because A, it's new, B, it's Bethesda, and C, I've been just wanting to play this game for years now. And while it's still not really open to the public, I'm sure a lot of the influencers who are like real big up there, like people I can't compete with, like I'm so lost. Like Taliesin and Evitel, or No Respawns, or ESO. That's an actual streamer. That's his stream handle, ESO. Or Lazy Peon, or Mr. GM, or Hazelnutty, or Asman, or Mr. Preacher, any of the other ones, any of the big streamers, count me in for the dungeon content and birthday fun. Absolutely. I think I will plan something. I don't know if it's going to be the 21st, which is a Friday, or the 24th, which is a Monday. I'm still up on that. It might be that Friday. Might be. But we might do a little something. But anyway, I'm sure they've already if they haven't already, they're close to getting access to the game. I'm sure they'll be under NDA, because while no one is talking about playing the game, the only people who have played it so far are Bethesda, that we know of, and one or two interviewers, like the guy, I forget the guy's name, from IGN. He got like an hour or so hands-on with the game. The few people who have played it and tested it have been saying nothing but good things about Starfield. So I'm really looking forward to it. I think at this stage of the game, Bethesda needs a serious, hardcore triumph. Because while I personally had no issues with Fallout 76 in terms of content, the launch was such a shit show. The launch was such a shit show. The game itself was a shit show, not the content. I preferred not having anybody in the world. I preferred exploring and learning the tragedy that was the story. But that being said, like, I fully agree that the game was so full of bugs and glitches and instability that it was very unplayable, very unstreamable. I completely agree with that wholeheartedly. I feel like they've pretty much redeemed themselves in terms of Fallout 76, but as a company, it wasn't just the Fallout 76 situation, but there like the merch controversies, and the fact that they refused for the longest time to really agree or even listen to the player base in terms of like using a 30-year-old game engine with current tech. You know, I feel like they're finally on their, you know, No Man's Sky, basically. Like, No Man's Sky, once again, I personally had no problem with the original No Man's Sky. I will also say that they have done a really good job of loving that game into what it is now. I feel like they redeemed themselves a year or so after that game launched. Now, I personally felt like they didn't need to redeem themselves, but in terms of what they did, they had almost destroyed, well, they didn't. The hate wagon almost destroyed Hello Games and No Man's Sky, but they dug in and they're like, no, we're going to do this. You're going to love this. And they've kind of like, with one game, cemented themselves as like the benchmark in terms of free evergreen content and how a company can redeem themselves. I feel like any game regardless of what state it's in at launch or what the highs and lows of it are, any game can achieve greatness. And while I personally had no issue with the way No Man's Sky launched at all, I had no issues with it at all, I will say that they have become the new benchmark in terms of AAA game, free evergreen content, and redeeming themselves. And I feel like that's the trajectory that Bethesda is trying so hard to attain. Because for the last 25 or so years, they were the gold standard for open world RPGs. It didn't matter what genre. If it was fantasy, sci-fi, or apocalyptic, it didn't matter. They were kind of like the studio to beat. It was like a loving joke that, oh, their games are glitchy and buggy and exploitable, and they're very unstable. But at the same time, they build these huge, massive, extremely detailed, living, vibrant, breathing worlds. And so people were willing for a little while, to overlook the problems. You know what I'm saying? But it got to the point where it was almost like they were trolling the game, audience. Like, ha ha ha, you guys want to make a joke about it? You're going to put up with it for the next 25 years. But it got to the point where it went from a joke to a problem with Fallout 76, and people immediately turned, and I think Bethesda got a wake-up call. I want to say it was needed, but at the same time, I don't feel like it should have gotten that far. But I feel like what they've done in response to how they very nearly destroyed their reputation and the company, yeah. And honestly, I have to say, if it hadn't been for Microsoft buying them, Fallout 76 might have destroyed them, like ended them. Because the entire gaming industry and the entire gaming audience pretty much turned on them. And while, again, I want to say I had no problem with the content in Fallout 76 at launch, the game itself, the engine and the it was just unplayable. There I don't know if there still are, but there were bugs present in there that have been around since like Fallout 3 and Old Rim, you know. So I feel like the fact that Starfield is coming out in a completely dismantled and rebuilt engine from the ground up, that's a big step right there. And then the fact that they pushed the release date back almost an entire year so they could spend a year or two just working on getting rid of thousands and thousands of bugs and problems and glitches and exploits and instabilities just to make the game better before release. They want it near perfect. I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud of them. I can't even put into words how, I mean, every time I think about what they're doing, I actually get a little warm glow in my chest. And what's funny is I just saw a news article where this same, what I'm saying is the overwhelming feeling from everybody who's been looking forward to Starfield. They're like, they delayed the launch of it by a year, and everyone's like, they're gonna fix it. They're gonna make sure it's right. Now, during the deep dive that we had June 6th, we saw almost an entire hour of gameplay. Now, I understand that what we saw was curated. I get that. But people who were there also got hands-on experience with it, and they all have nothing but nice, wonderful, glowing things to say about the game. So I'm really looking forward to it. I just realized I've been rambling about Starfield and Bethesda for like 20 minutes probably. But anyway, thank you guys so much. I had so much fun. Today was a great show. It helped that I took a nap. It helped that I took something for my head. And it also helped that SR hadn't decided to troll me in such a manner that while it did derail the stream a little bit, it was in such a good way. Oh my god, I had so much fun. Oh my god, Eric, you're the MVP. Hoppy was blown away. Even Joseph, like, I wish you could have seen his face when I told him everything. He was literally like, just blown away. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I had so much fun. I will see you guys in 3 days, because it is technically the weekend now. I'll be working, but I mean, it's the weekend for streaming. I'll see you guys on Monday at 4 p.m. where we'll pick back up and we will have a blast in Tamriel. And you guys have a great day. I will leave you guys with the same words I leave you with every single time. Be safe, be kind, and happy hunting. Bye, guys.